Hi.
Hello. Hi.
In terms of your preparation, how's it going? What is your bottleneck? Let me know.
Okay. Yeah. So right now I'm scoring about like the last mock I gave.
Yeah.
So I scored around 53 in my last mock.
53.
Yeah.
Individually
21 in English, 21 in quants and 11 in DILR.
and verbal.
21
This is score or this is percentile?
score.
Okay, good. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. And how many mocks have you given?
Till I've given 4 mocks.
Okay. And when did you start your preparation?
Okay. Like
Like
around
seriously spending good amount of time उस तरीके से.
okay. Around April. Not even April, April से भी पहले.
Okay. But you have been preparing since good amount of time, and according to you, you have covered the entire syllabus, at least
Hmm.
in quant you have, correct?
Yes.
Algebra, arithmetic, number
Yes, I have
system,
covered.
geometry. All right.
Okay, I've
Okay.
shared you like the starting 3 mocks score also.
I wanted that in that form also, na, all these questions are there. So I want every student to fill that form so that I can absorb it a few hours before our session. But it's fine. We will do it like this. Very nicely, you have noted it. Okay, but it has been increasing in terms of, I think, VARC, you've worked hard in terms of overall
Mhm.
attempt. DLR also you've increased, and quant is kind of got it. Okay. So, see,
Mm,
you can't really tell much about from three mocks, but from what I understand is that it's three separate exams, and we will discuss
mm.
separately all of them. But quant is something which is super high scoring, and I just want to know that what is it that is the problem exactly in terms of your mock scores. You can just whatever comes to your mind, just keep on telling me, and then maybe I can ask some better questions and we can get to some level. Or if you have something very specific, use that first.
Okay, so like the main problem in quants is that if my DILR goes a little bit off the track, so I panic in quants as well.
Hmm.
And also like starting say it's been around 80 minutes of because it's a focus. So
Correct.
once I get tired also a little bit. So ऐसा कई बार हुआ है कि I know how to solve the question, but I missed it.
Hmm. Got
I
it.
read the question, I thought it is tough, and I missed it, but it was very easy.
Yeah, correct.
So I think this is the main issue that I'm facing in quants.
Got it.
And also, I think there is some lack of practice because mostly what I have solved, I've solved from YouTube and PYQs.
Got it. Got it. All right. We'll talk about DLR also. Just shoot all the things that is coming to your mind, so I'll know about you better. DLR, what do you feel? It is
Okay,
actually one of the toughest sections, so obviously it's not easy, but still.
so in DILR, like I have been solving, and I also have one more book. It's called Concepts of Logical Reasoning. So I've solved quite couple of chapters, but whenever I solve the mock, कुछ match ही नहीं करता है. And for DLR, I've also used YouTube, but I've not solved full. Like
Mhm.
some amount of questions I've solved.
Correct. Understood. Okay.
Mm.
But in general,
Well,
out of four sets, probably you're able to at least know that this is games and tournaments. I've done this particular set, so I'll attempt this, right?
yes.
Got it.
And like if you see chapter wise, I've covered roots and networks. I've covered linear circular arrangements, and I've done some mixed puzzles distribution as well.
Got it.
And in the DI part, I've covered most of the chapters, bar charts, graphs, and tables and everything, pie charts.
Correct. Got it. And verbal?
Verbal, I have been solving the RC part more because I think like VA is very unpredictable. If like I write 2 की जगह 3 भी अगर मैंने लिख दिया तो it will go wrong. So I don't want to take that risk.
Hmm.
RC में I have the answers in front of me so I can eliminate them. So I practice RC.
Got it. Okay. Thanks for all this information. And in case you get more things you want to share, you can share in between. But now listen, first and foremost, this is very common that when we go give a mock test, we switch from another section and it is a separate exam now. We have to forget about the previous one and focus on this. And then there is third exam. And
Yes.
back then it used to be 3 hours, so now it is 2 hours. So it's good for us that we don't have to use our CPU as much as it was used to be used some years back. And
Mm,
when I was giving it for the first time, 2016, that year they made it deliberately very difficult in DILR, very, very difficult. I mean, I left my job. Everyone was counting on me, my mother, my girlfriend, everyone was like, you have to make it. And when you leave your job and you prepare, your stakes are so high. So in verbal, I think I attempted almost 90% of the questions and I skipped all these VA parts. Like I was literally focusing on the RC passages and I did not even look
mm,
at odd one out, para jumbles, but that summary ones, obviously they're like mini RCs. So that I always
yeah.
used to do, but I literally did not even touch those because I knew that my accuracy will never work it out. And I spent most of my time in RCs. And I got a 94
Mm,
percentile in verbal. Then I went to
right.
DILR. So I was like on very happy, good mood. But I think two sets, two questions each, half an hour was gone. So you can imagine the panic that I was feeling. And there
Mm,
was nothing that I could do, right? Because they were so difficult, but because I had beautiful notes and everything, I went back to those two sets and managed two more. So at the end of the DILR session, I attempted only 7 questions and I was not even sure if they are correct or not. And I literally froze and literally in my mind I was crying. But then as soon as I switched to quant is my, you know what, quant is like one of those stronger weapons that I knew that anyway I will slay quant. And I did slay
yeah.
because I did
Mm,
not forget जो भी हुआ DILR में हो गया. In quant, I attempted 95% of the questions. I got 99.19 percentile, which kind of pushed my entire score to 98.3. So this, what you're saying, is something that you have to always be very sure that these are three different exams, and I just need to follow one and get through, just sail through the other two. Okay, so when we talk about why is it
okay.
affecting my quant, don't let it affect. That is the only thing I can tell you. From my story also you can see. DLR I got
Yeah.
92 that year. So how everyone was suffering from the same problem. It's just that some people elongated that suffering a lot and they let it affect. Even with 7 question attempted, you're getting 92 percentile in DLR. So you can understand.
Mm,
Second, again, it is related to you getting tired till quant. This is also something like when you start picking up heavy stones, you know, in the gym, if you are going for 10 kgs, you know that it's going to be difficult, but then soon there will be a time when you're picking 12 kgs and 10 will feel like nothing. So you've given 3, 4 mocks, at least touch 10 good mocks, and by the time you will be giving these mocks, feel like every
mm,
exam is the final exam. Take a nice shower, wear good clothes, sit like in a center type of an environment, close your door and give it for 2 hours, feeling that this is it, this is CAT 2026. And that way, your mind will lose all the anxiety, all the worries, and it will feel like every mock is just a repetition. On that day, it will be just 11th mock. So these two things are something
Okay.
that I can only tell you, don't do it. That's the only advice, that keep
Hmm.
practicing so that you can actually get to that level where you have stamina for 2 hours, and every exam you see it as a different exam, and you know that this is what I need to
Okay.
do. You know, got it? Make sense?
So, yes. So, how many like mocks should I give in a week or say a month?
See, the way I teach, I feel like ki, uh, April, May, June, July, you have kind of done your entire syllabus. And now, even if you find something new in your mock test, you can go back to that concept, but no need to study again. We don't have that much time. So, ideally, I would say start with 2 mocks in a week and then increase it to 3 mocks in the last 2 months. If you can go for 10 to
Hmm.
15 mocks that, and you touch like just touch 80 85 percentile, from 85 to 95 is a matter of just a few more mocks. It feels very weird because initially it increases very slowly, but once you touch the 85 mark, you will be surprised by how much confidence it boosts your confidence, and it takes you to a level where you want to kind of reach there. But it's not just about giving 2 hours of mocks. You should spend like 3 to 4 hours analyzing that mock. For example, you can always see that, I've given this 2 hour of mock test. I'm done. Take a break, watch a movie, go out for a walk, talk to a friend, come back, take the entire mock again. You know that you've done this particular question that time. Do it again and just mark it out. So it will tell you that without the time pressure, how many questions you are actually able to solve. And remove that timer, leave it. But at least you will know that
Okay.
conceptually I'm not wrong. And at the same time, I know that, these are the questions that are literally very tough. Even without the timer, I'm not able to solve. So leave them. Go back to it if you find that, the concept was very easy. There's a star marking method. If every probability question is getting wrong, just mark it 1 star and leave it. Every time and
Hmm.
work question you're getting right, mark it 3 star and leave it. But these other 2 star topics, which are in between 1 and 3, these are where you
Hmm.
need to go back to the concept, make them your 3 star topic. Just note
Okay.
down all of this in a paper now, whatever, or I will share recording also with you. But try these techniques. Try to analyze the mock for at least 3 4 hours. And for example, this is for quant. Now for DILR, just pick one set and spend half an
Hmm.
hour, at least 40 minutes in just one set. Try to build those mind muscles that am I even able to solve it when there is no clock? And once you
Hmm.
reach there, now, if you don't reach there, what's the solution? In the solution, also, if you find a eureka moment that, oh, this is how it is supposed to be, come back to the question and solve it yourself. Go till the end, till the four options. And then if you get stuck again, watch the video, it's fine. But the idea is that build those mind muscles. Don't just leave it because you were not able to do it in that time pressure zone. Similarly, for verbal,
Hmm.
if you eliminated 2 options and then in the 2 options you got the answer wrong, you are at
Hmm.
least better because you know that at least 50% of the options you were able to eliminate. Correct?
Hmm.
That
I
also should
am
feel
able
better.
to eliminate in almost all the questions. I'm
You're able
all
to.
able to eliminate two options.
Good.
And sometimes I mark the correct answer and sometimes I mark the other one.
I see it is that your initial gut, whatever it says, no. For example, if I eliminated A and D, in B and C, you always get one sound from your mind, and then
Yeah.
you overthink it, reanalyze it, and then you mark. So try to just when you're giving it outside the mock or when you're analyzing a mock test, try to listen what is your first thought. That is your gut speaking. And we basically train our gut through solutions, through analysis. Put it in chat GPT, put it in Claude, have a debate with it that
Hmm.
why do you think option B is correct when I'm very sure option C is correct. Have like if you spend good 1 hour even in or two reading comprehensions, that is much better than quickly analyzing all the four in, let's say, 1 hour. Understanding my point?
Yes, yes.
Have a debate, fight, take it to your ego, and then try to understand what is the author saying. If you are able to get convinced from AI tools, from the author's explanation, if you're not able to, then move on. Then it must be a mistake of the author also. It might be that that no one can explain that, right?
Hmm.
So try to see that if I'm able to understand the objective or the mindset of the writer, and that will prepare you in your gut feeling, I think. Okay.
Okay.
Um, so you understood now mock analysis. Please spend 4 hours in analyzing one mock. Even if you're able to give only 12 to 15 mocks in next 3 months, it's much better than touching 30 mocks and not analyzing. Okay.
Yeah.
For now, Soumya, at least for next 5 mocks, don't worry about all of that. Just give a mock. Whatever score
Hmm.
comes, keep it with you as exhibit one, and then give the mock without any time limit. Okay. Like, for
Hmm.
example, if there is quant, give as much time as you want. Just for one mock, try this. Give as much time as it wants. Okay. Even if it takes 1 hour, 1.5 hour, do it. Okay. And if you feel this is too irritating, I'm not able to solve, just give it 1 star. And then we will only focus on 2 star and 3 star, and then compare that score
Okay.
from the previous score, and that will give you a very good picture that what is the real issue. Is it conceptual? Because I don't think you are like a hustler, dude. You have so many resources scrapped from here and there. You have
Hmm.
already covered the entire topic. You've given 3 mocks already. I don't think you're a person who is suffering from conceptual clarity. It's just lack of practice. It just you've just started playing and you're thinking that I'm not able to hit a sixer. Understanding?
Yes.
No matter how many times we give
Hmm.
a set, we can never be sure, right, कि वही आएगा एग्जाम के अंदर. But the idea is that if I can touch 50 good LR sets, whether it is PYQ or some advanced level, let's
Hmm.
say if I do games and tournaments, I did five, only five, and I've understood them fully. Okay, every day this is your homework. Every day you do one LR set or one DI set, mostly LR set, but depending on your mood, and you do one reading comprehension, only one, and but CAT level, PYQ
Okay.
level. You're saying
Okay.
something? This is your homework, okay? And then you do one topic, you do 10 to 12 medium to level 3 questions, and
Okay,
just
where can I find like these questions? Because I've already solved the PYQs, I've solved level 1 and level 2 from.
there are a lot of topics that are available on IIMwalaBanda website. So you go with
Okay.
level, ignore level 1 because you don't look like level 1 person. Go to level 2. All
Hmm.
the questions, just do you want me to show? Have you seen
Yeah.
the website?
Yeah, I opened it for the Algebra Wala series that you shared me.
Yeah, it's okay. You go to this page, okay, boardroom. And in this
Hmm.
page, you go to whatever topic is available. For example, in quant, at any
Okay.
topic you go, for example, let's say profit and loss, you know already
Hmm.
the foundations. You go with this assignment and you don't watch the video, you only do the questions, okay? So these are all the previous year questions that have come in last 5 years. They're good enough. And once you have done these 13 questions, look, check
Hmm.
what is right, what is wrong, and then you watch the video. Then you can just
Okay,
quickly.
but I have already
Hi guys.
solved these
So
PYQs.
you have?
Yes.
Great.
Yes.
Got it. Then you can go to level 3 directly. Level
Hmm.
3 is advanced questions that are beyond CAT exam or ZAT exam. So you can do these questions. But the idea is that there is no dearth of questions. The
Hmm.
idea is that how you can see that which topic do I need to spend energy on.
Yeah.
So
Okay,
once,
I'll show you this
yeah,
in
go
just a
on.
second. I've like made notes यहाँ पे पूरे
Hmm.
proper. Sorry. This is
Yeah, I
like
can see.
percentages
Very
and
nice.
I've written the concept and all and उसके बाद ही I've solved the PYQs from 2025.
Very nice.
Solved all the PYQs till 2017. And then
Good.
similarly for the next chapter, I've done it again. Written like that the song is seller and everything was covered. And I've written the PYQs, solved them, and moved on to the next chapter. So we're done
Nice.
like this.
Correct. Soumya, let's talk about just some pointers. For
Okay.
once you trust me for this week, you do one reading comprehension, whatever
Hmm.
reading comprehension you get your hands on, and you do
Okay.
it like just make one line summary of every paragraph. Okay,
Hmm.
every
Yeah, I do
paragraph,
that. I
you know,
do that.
and you're already eliminating the options and just write down what your gut, just observe what your gut is saying for the first time and then mark whatever you want to mark. Okay. Second,
Okay.
you do one LR and one DI set every
Hmm.
day, just one, and spend as much time as you want. Half an hour, you want to spend 40 full minutes on one set, please do it. Okay. And just stay at it like a detective. I want to solve it like that. Even if you go back to the solution, come back. Don't go through the entire solution. Come back and solve yourself. And every quant topic, take it one day, one topic. You say today is profit and loss day or today is sequence and series day, and I'll only think about that. And give like 12 to 15 advanced questions. Now, where to get it? Either from my website or from the open resources, wherever you can get your hands on. Randomly, just put on internet 50 best questions on profit and loss. Okay, and just
Okay.
do them for the heck of it, and just
Hmm.
try to mark 1 star, 2 star, or 3 star. 3 star means you have aced it, 1 star means you hate that topic and it doesn't work for you, and you
Hmm.
only will then focus on the 2 star topics to make them 3 star, because you don't really need to master all the topics. You need to master the art of scoring and mocks. Okay, and
Yeah.
just do that for at least next 2 weeks. You just follow this daily. After every 6 days, you will have 6 RCs and at least 6 DILR sets. Do them again without looking at the solutions. And if you're able to solve it from end to end, even if you're getting
Hmm.
one or two wrong, it's okay. Your mind makes neural pathways, it develops like very strong connections, and you are basically you're able to really absorb the logic behind it. Even if you have to look at the solution, it's okay. But once you do
Hmm.
it again on that Sunday, you have so much to do, right? You have 5 sets of verbal or 6 sets of verbal and then 6 sets of DILR. That is a good Sunday spent. And then if that works, that's great. But you will be able to address new sets with more confidence. And similarly, in quant, leave 1 star topics for a while. Just focus on 2 star and 3 star, and then see if you're able to increase your mock score. Give the mock test
Okay.
another chance after you're done with the mock. Give it 4 hours. Let's see what happens. We'll only waste
Hmm.
4 hours, right? But analyze it
Yeah.
fully and just aim for touching not 80 percentile, because you don't have access to percentile. Just aim at
No, no, I do have
you do
access to
have, na?
percentile.
So what was the
Yes.
percentile in when you scored 53 in this mock?
Okay. Just can you give me 1 minute so that I can
हाँ
see
हाँ,
and tell
take your
you?
time, take your time.
Because I really focus on the score and really see the percentile
Don't
because it keeps
doesn't
on
matter, na?
changing.
Score doesn't matter, dude. Only percentile matters.
Acha, okay. Because the percentile keeps on changing as people give the mock.
I know, but still
Yeah.
you get an idea, right? It won't change from 70 percentile to 90 percentile. At least if
Yeah.
50 people have given, you know, na, anything less than 30 will never give you a good sample size, but anything more than 30 will give you a very
Mm.
sure sample size.
Yeah.
So percentile, whatever you get, it's a fair idea. If I touch 70, 80, 90, it's a fair idea. Yeah,
Oh,
I would like
okay.
to know. I want to know your percentile.
Okay. Just 1 sec more.
Yeah, yeah. We'll extend more 5 minutes, no problem. I don't have any
Oh.
slot away.
And I also wanted to ask like about like this is my drop year. My college ended in June,
Yeah.
so I wanted to ask about that as well. I shall tell you these percentile.
You're talking about profile, like interviews and all, in that sense.
Yes, yes.
Don't think about that, Saumya, right now. Just think about getting 90, 95 percentile. We have enough time. Like you won't have
Mm,
anything to do in December, Jan and Feb. So you will have enough time to talk about your profile, and 50% of the batch intake is freshers. So no need to go for some forced
mm,
labor just for the heck of a certification. Just be more aware. Like, for example, if you're interested in technology or if you're interested in social
mm,
media, just just be aware that what do I like and go a little in depth with it. Even just playing guitar. Dude, I used to talk about playing guitar, doing these gigs, and they used to talk about how much do you know? And they don't know anything
mm,
about music. So what can they ask? So they will ask that, what do you do? So I told them that I do weekend concerts for free in cafes because I love it and make videos, upload on YouTube. that was enough to tell them that I'm a passionate person. So don't think about
Hmm.
all of that, Soumya. Just focus on
Okay.
95 percentile. तभी doors will open. तभी अच्छे interviews भी होंगे. Otherwise, you will get any college you will get. That is for sure. But maximize your mental
Hmm.
bandwidth on just this.
So either when I scored 53, my percentile was 55.7.
Yeah. तो सौम्या अभी ना हमें 80 टच करना है, ठीक है? कुछ भी और नहीं
Hmm.
सोचना, आप बस एनालाइज करते रहो, और आपने बहुत सुंदर नोट्स बना रखे हैं, बट डोंट फोकस मोर ऑन expanding these notes, ठीक है? Only and
Yeah.
only we will come back to it when we do a mock. Okay?
Hmm.
Correct? So,
So what I do is like before giving the mock, I revise my full notes and then I wait for like 1 or 1.5 hour and then I give the mock.
ठीक है. But after 3, 4 revisions, it's okay. You don't need to revise again and again. है ना? It's
Hmm.
not like a history class where I need to
Hmm.
look at the note. It's more like, okay, this partnership question I'm not able to solve, or someone is saying that he used 900 grams for and says 1000 grams and he's cheating the customers, and this is coming in discount and profit and loss. So we will go to the solution of this question, and that is enough. I just understood the concept. Why should I go back to the basics?
Yeah.
But if I'm not able to even touch mensuration, let me just go through the formulas again. If I don't know number of factors and sum of factors formula, let me go back to that. But most of the time, Soumya, अब ना 3 months बचे हैं, so stop caring about concepts. And even if you know 50% of the course and you're getting more percentile, then who cares? We don't have to be teachers, right? You
Hmm.
don't have to be expert in all the subjects. So don't worry about that.
Yes.
And you know the homework now, Soumya. Please do it for 2 weeks. Just focus on that. One DI, one LR set, one verbal set, and star marking all the quant topics, and analysis of mock double the time. Will you do that?
Yes, I'll do that.
Okay. Chalo. You do that, and I think you're a smart person. You're not one of those that handhold me and show me the path. You're more like a hustler, and you will be able to touch. जैसे 80 टच
Hmm.
होएगा ना, तो में आप खुद पहुंच जाओगे 95, promise. Just go to that level, okay? And in two
Okay.
weeks we will meet again. Obviously, you can see now, na Saumya, there is value, right, in these sessions.
Yes, yes,
That's
there
why I
is.
charge, right? I don't want to keep it for
Yes,
non-serious
yes.
aspirants. I only want
Yeah.
to touch with serious aspirants so that they get good results, I get good results. So that's why it is paid. Everything in life, and there's no free lunch. So abhi 2 weeks back we will meet, and you book
Okay,
a
okay,
session
sure.
whenever you feel like it. And
Hmm.
let's talk about your mock scores in terms of percentile, and you talk about these all of these kind of if they're helping, these techniques are helping. If they don't help, move on. Maybe I'll talk about some other kind of technique, but try करना एक बार, ठीक है? अगले
Sure,
संडे को
sure.
आपके पास वेडनेसडे, थर्सडे, फ्राइडे, सैटरडे आपके पास 4 वर्बल सेट्स और 4
Hmm.
एलआर सेट्स होंगे जो आप वापस संडे को दोगे, और 8 गुड सेट्स आप खुद सॉल्व करोगे, एक बार सोल्यूशन देख सकते हो बस, ठीक है?
Okay.
चलो,
Yes.
ऑल राइट, बेस्ट ऑफ लक,
Also,
थैंक यू फॉर
can
ज्वाइनिंग.
you share me the group link, like your group link? I'll share it
I
to my
haven't
friends as
shared.
well.
I will share. Yeah, I will share.
Okay, okay,
All
sure.
right. Acha, Soumya, is that
Yes.
okay if I share this recording with you? You want to
Yeah,
go
yeah.
through it?
Yes, yes, please do.
Okay. And Soumya, is that okay if I blur your name and use it for testimonial? I will not use
Yeah,
your name
no,
because
no,
you
it's
showed
fine.
such
You can
beautiful
use my
notes.
name as
So,
well. I have no issues.
okay, chalo. Thank you so much. Okay.
Yes,
Bye, Soumya.
and thank you so much.
Get 95 percentile and then give me a nice video testimonial.
Yes,
Okay.
sure. I
All
will.
right. Bye.
Bye. Thank you.